In this video we'll be UV mapping the legs, hide everything but the leg geometry. Select the faces. Switch to front view. Deselect the center faces. Switch to side view, create UVs based on camera. Select the UV shell, translate the UVs. Select the faces. Shift select the faces. Isolate the faces. Deselect the bottom faces. Isolate the faces, switch to front view. Create UVs based on camera. Select the edges. With the edges selected, cut UV edges, select the UV shell and translate them. Select the UV shell, follow up by flipping the UVs. Select the UVs, follow up by rotating them. Select the edges and sew them. Translate the UV shell. Select the faces. Shift select the faces, isolate the faces. Switch to top view, select the faces, create UVs based off camera. Select the UV shell and translate it. Select the edges and sew them. Translate the UV, neatening things. Make your way around translating and neatening things. Continue translating the UVs. Proceed to space out the UVs. Select the edges and sew them. Select the UVs, align the selected UVs in minimum U value. Select the faces. Shift select the faces. Select the UVs and translate them, spacing things. Select the UVs. Align selected UVs in minimum U value, translate the UVs. Continue to translate the neighboring UVs. Make your way around neatening the UVs. Translate the UVs spacing things. Further neaten the UVs. Select the UV shell and translate it. Make adjustments where necessary. Select the UV shell and translate it. Flip the UV shell. Select the edges and sew them. Follow up by aligning the UVs. Translate the shell. Rotate the UV shell. Select the UVs and translate them. Select the edges. With the edges selected, sew them. Align the selected UVs in minimum U values. Translate the UV shell. Select the UV shell and rotate it. Select the edges and sew them. Adjust the pivot point. Duplicate the geometry. Select both pieces of geometry and combine them. Select the verts and merge them. Select the UV shell. Flip the UV shell. Select the edges. With the edges selected, sew them. Make your way around, sew the edges. Save the file and I'll see you in the next video.